start.
Begin.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the 11th installment of this series, Curse of Blackmoor Manor. It's actually a fairly good game. I like this one. It's got a good backstory, and the location's really kind of cool, so hopefully you enjoy this one. And no new game.
Hopefully I enjoy this one.
Yep.
We good to go?
Yep, good to go.
Yeah.
Welcome to my latest case, the Curse of Blackmoor Manor.
Overview.
To start, dear Ned, greetings
Ned.
from jolly old England.
Who's Ned?
Although right
Boyfriend.
now I'm not
Oh.
so sure about the
No,
jolly
I don't
part.
at all.
That's because I'm on my way to Blackmoor Manor, where the daughter of one of our neighbors is
Stereotypical
living. The
postcard.
daughter, whose name is Linda, recently married Hugh Pendleton,
Look
a
at Hugh,
British
looking like a
diplomat.
jackass.
Hugh travels a lot, so the only people
look
at
that
the
much like a
manor
jackass.
with him are Hugh's aunt, Mrs.
It just
Drake,
looks like a
and
difficult
Hugh's
photo.
12-year-old daughter, Jane. The thing is,
That picture always makes me laugh.
Yeah,
she
you
looks
know-
so fucking pissed.
You go from that last one to this one.
Like, she looks like she's gonna charge
Mother
at
is
someone and
convinced
just
something
punch
is
them in the
terribly wrong
face.
and wants me to
Looks
find
like a
out
life-size
what.
bobblehead.
So here
That's
I am,
awful.
about to be dropped
Oh,
off at
no,
a
you know who
huge
she looks like? She looks like,
centuries-old mansion
Wednesday
in the
from
middle of
Addams
a
Family.
dark,
Kind
boggy
of.
moor.
Yeah, that's
I
actually
can't
kind
tell
of.
Without,
whether the butterflies in my stomach are
different
She's like
hair.
really
excited
obsessed
or
with like death
just a
too,
tad
so
creeped out.
it's
So-
kind of a good
Got
comparison.
So from now on, I'll
I
refer to
hope.
her as Wednesday.
Sure,
Fancy.
go for it.
Excellent.
Night, miss. Good luck.
Not miss.
Right, Mus.
There's gonna be a lot of accents in this video.
That's thick. Spotted sea.
Ooh.
Can I do something?
No, it's a high quality cutscene.
Ah,
Only comes in
this
during
is like
these later
this
games.
is like PlayStation version.
Pretty much. I think this one came out like 2003-ish, around
Ah,
2002,
it is PlayStation.
2003.
PlayStation 2 almost.
Dad, what are you doing here?
Who's there? Hello?
Don't knock. I want to figure.
We've descended into hell.
Whoa!
There's something out there! Where, child?
Child!
Over there!
Oh my
mean,
God! It turned
something
off its
was
red
out
glow-in-the-dark lights.
Come in.
So distressed. Come in, you dumb bitch.
I'm Mrs. Drake.
Hey, so
I take
fucking
it you are
Mr.
Nancy Drew?
Yes, and I really did see something, Mrs. Drake. I heard something
She looks like
too.
she's seen some.
Some shit in her lifetime.
Hearing
Yeah.
things on the moor.
Oh, I can tell you a thing or two
Especially
about
you
shit I've seen
Americans.
here at this manor.
Why don't you
But that's
just
a
go
story
up
for
to
another
room?
day.
It's the one with the moon on the door.
I'd like to see Linda, if I could.
I'm afraid Linda is, not
Out
quite
in the bushes,
ready to meet
watching you.
just now. But
Linda
please,
might be
come
having
see
some
me
fun
after
in the
lunch.
bedroom, if you know what I mean.
Is Linda that
All right.
that girl?
Thank
Linda's
you.
the wife of the guy who just got married.
Oh.
So the story is that Linda is the guy, the wife of the guy who just got married, and they moved to this manor because this is like his
'Cause it's
family house.
Oh.
Like it's been in his family for generations, like several hundred years.
Wonder what goes there.
And she
Something
started
gets in
acting
here,
like
but
really weird
what?
ever since. So you're supposed to go there to find out what's exactly wrong with her.
I feel like this is a job for not a teenager, but rather like a psychologist of some sort.
I don't even know why he called you. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
say if he's a family friend. I don't think.
My
I don't
wife's
know.
acting funny. You want to come check her out?
Pretty much.
Well,
You're
I'm
to a
just-
shrink then, maybe.
I'm just some kid, but okay.
So I should warn you that even though this is a good game in my opinion, it is also one of the hardest games.
It
in
looks
the
like it's
entire
got a ton of
series.
puzzles.
It has a ton of puzzles, including one of like the hardest puzzles in the entire series.
You know this thing keeps moving because of the spin of the earth or something like that.
Magnetism. But yeah, like it's a good game. It's enjoyable, like the story and the location and stuff like that. But the puzzles are some of the hardest in the entire
John
series.
Pendleton.
He wrote books. Oh, the right is the.
And this is also one that I don't remember very well. So even to the point where I think like I might actually try and finish this one before you do. So at least I have some assumption of where to go.
Rude.
Because right now, like I am fucking blank. I have no memory of what to do.
You don't
this
know
one
about Granny?
whatsoever.
Granny and the princess?
I don't, and I'm not sure. I don't think this is actually relevant or not.
I want to read it anyway.
Go for it.
It's not
Oh,
relevant.
Okay. Wow, there's that.
How am I supposed to find the code for the elements?
I'll write those down after. They all look exactly the same. Look at that frog just creeping about.
You know what? This is what the illustrator does when he doesn't want to draw a whole lot. He's just like,
Just a blank
like
screen.
excellent.
Screen and
I
jumping frog.
don't have to draw too much for this one.
She looks like Japanese in that picture. That's a really weird dress.
She was delighted to see the frog, and then realized that
Is
the
this
world
just
was
like
full
a Princess
of frogs.
and the Frog story? No? She gave the water fairy a gift, a bright red key, which the water fairy soon put to good use. Wow, okay. Ominous and kind
But
of
that's
vague.
a story for another day.
Wink wink, that red key might come in handy later in the game.
Why?
I can't remember, I just remember there's a red key.
It's not like they even told me what it's for.
You really don't know the whole mystery. Okay, you probably shouldn't have slept, but...
What is that?
Jesus Christ. Holy shit.
Wow. I am shocked that this actually happened right now. Cause like this shit doesn't happen till like mid-game. Okay, go out and check, I guess.
This is creepy as hell.
Yeah, it's a scary kind of game.
Oh my god.
Okay, no, it's something different. I was thinking of something different that happened.
Where's
There's
it
like
coming
3 night sequences. That's all that ever happens. It's just there to unnerve you, kind of.
from? Well, it works.
As you get further in the mystery, like you learn that the castle has some very.
She's probably.
It's 3:15 in the morning.
Shut up. I want answers.
Like you learn you should explore around your room a bit though, because there's like a ton to look at in here.
I already did, didn't I?
No, you explored like one side. But yeah,
This is no
it-
time for choir practice.
It's got like a really dark kind of backstory to it, including like things like witchcraft and like the occult and stuff like that.
Ah, the occult.
So
Excellent. Ah,
it's
and
got
back
some
to the
it's got some very good music.
back
in it,
to the
though.
music.
I like the music in this. It's very English, like Renaissance, Middle Ages.
we've got some constellations.
Yeah, those are also come into a puzzle later, but
I'm
I
not
completely
surprised.
forget about it.
Everything that's in this game.
A tripod.
There's like 7
For a
puzzles
camera,
in
maybe?
just this room.
I can see that.
Like there's a lot.
I was
to
like
look at.
picking stuff up and it was just like switches.
I don't think anyone's.
I'm calling the cook. I want answers.
Sorry, chum. The Boar's Head pub is closed. Bring us back after 8 come day's dawning.
So that's your room service. Set it for like 7-ish. You gotta use it. Yeah. Set it for like 7. That would be fine.
No more Gregorian chanting to wake me up.
Yeah, don't do that again. Because
I
I honestly am shocked that happened like right off the bat. I didn't think that could actually happen
I'm assuming-
until you met people. Because
I'm
it's kind of out of context.
Yeah, it is.
You'd have no idea what was going on if you didn't.
Did I explore enough of the room yet?
Yeah, you're good enough.
Oh my god.
Like there's that thing that is also a puzzle, but you can't do anything with anything right now.
Did you ever watch the old Hercules and Xena movie?
I seem to recall that
Where
I
like
did, yeah.
Zeus, this is like exactly what Zeus looks like in that.
Yeah, I remember watching like a TV series or a movie where they had to like fight like
do I have to learn this? Yes, I'm afraid
the
you do.
Mount Olympus.
If I
like,
do, I
Yeah,
don't want
the
to
movie was
destroy it.
awesome.
Yes, but only in French. Oh.
So she's homeschooled and hates every minute of it. And then there's this weird gargoyle-looking thing.
It's grabbed my attention.
Oh, forget it. Stay in Italy as long as you
That's
want.
Linda
then.
yelling at
Some
her
kind of
husband.
you're proving
Jesus.
to be.
What is?
It's not all in my head. Don't.
So this
bother.
marriage is already on the rocks. Woo!
So am I just like supposed to awkwardly wander around the hotel and not talk to
It
anybody?
isn't a hotel; it's a castle. It's like
Everyone
their-
here's
their
got
actual
problems.
house.
I need some hand lotion.
You can try talking to her, but I don't think she has much to say at this
Is
point.
she in here?
She's behind the curtain. She keeps herself
What do you
hidden.
mean she's behind the
She
curtain?
keeps
Linda?
herself hidden from
Hi,
view.
it's me.
Why?
She doesn't want
Nancy
anyone to
Drew.
see her. You'll find out
Nancy
later.
Drew, our friendly neighborhood detective.
Welcome to my humble
Welcome to
abode.
Blackmoor Manor. I apologize for greeting you under such unusual circumstances.
No, you don't.
And I'm sorry to
What's
have
her
What is
condition?
yeah? What is your
Yeah.
condition? I have no idea what it
My
is.
condition? What's my mother told you? What her
I'm dying of
son-in-law keeps
dysentery in
telling
here.
me, that it's all in my head.
The bed sheets
that
are a
I'm just
mess.
an
You probably
unhappy new
smell it.
bride, that I just
You
need
walked
time
in.
to adjust. I'm tired all the time, my mouth is dry, my vision is blurry, but that's not important.
Have you tried Googling
Here's
your
what's
symptoms?
important, Nancy. There
Probably
are
did.
some
Now
doors
she
that
thinks she's
should never
dying.
be opened. There are some doors that hold secrets which must
Well, my
never
throat's a
be
little
known.
dry, I'm a little hungry,
That's
but you know,
everything need
there's
to
ghosts
know.
Let's
around
just
too.
I'll just add that in.
Mommy, can I come in?
No, you're supposed to be in your lessons.
What the heck is her
Lessons are
problem?
over. I want to meet Nancy.
I said no, Jane.
No, leave. so
Linda
that
is
Nancy can
actually
leave.
like
My
the
stepdaughter.
biggest
She
bitch
can
in the
be such
house.
a pest sometimes.
I don't know why
Oh
the
my
hell
God.
Hugh
I
married her
understand
because,
you
like,
feel
to
an
me, she
obligation
seems
to
like
my
a
mother, but trust
complete.
me,
She called her a pest.
nothing you
Is that
can
her
do.
kid or is that?
That's her
You're welcome to
stepchild.
stay.
Okay.
That's
But I
Hugh's kid. Like
strongly
Jane is
recommend
Hugh's
that you go
daughter,
home as soon
but
as
from another
possible.
previous marriage.
Please, Linda, just tell me what's wrong. Linda?
Now she's just gonna ignore you.
She's dead.
Okay, I'll let you rest.
Like
But
she's
I'll be back.
completely
I'm here
detrimental
for
to the
you if you need me.
investigation. Like doesn't want to be helped and just hates everyone. She's just a miserable piece of fuck. Is all she is. Like I have no idea what Hugh saw in her because there's nothing of value here, at all.
Apparently. Is that her?
No, that's the original mother.
That's a very British-looking
Like
man.
that was his first wife on the right there.
He keeps a picture of his first wife on the wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, have you seen the state of this room? I don't think they've like unpacked anything yet.
Is that William Shakespeare?
I don't know.
Just kicking it? Alright, so everyone here
This
is
must be Mrs.
This is
Drake's
Mrs.
room.
Drake's room. I don't think she's
Guess she's
in there
not in
now.
her room.
Mrs. Drake.
Fucking
Ow.
ghosts.
My god, that was just obnoxious.
It's fucking ghosts.
This is loud.
Oh, it's just a parrot.
Did,
Welcome to Lulu, everyone.
she uncovered it, then she was like, gasp! Oh, it's a parrot.
It's like, no, I couldn't tell it was a
Couldn't
cage
tell.
beforehand.
Couldn't
yeah.
tell it was a parrot until I got a good look at him. I thought it was a ghost parrot.
I
And it
like
could
how
be.
I like how one option is just to like just completely
deny it.
like to a parrot. No, you didn't. You didn't do shit.
This parrot has
Okay, I
problems.
get the point. Lulu.
This parrot is like 90 years old, like in actual human years.
Do you by
It's
any chance
ridiculous.
know Latin?
What the?
Like you find a puzzle in this game that was made by a guy in like the
I'll
30s
take
that
that
involves
as a
this
yes.
exact parrot
Would you mind
that's
translating
still alive
something for
today.
me?
Fire away!
This is just weird.
Aequinoctium vernum.
The longest day of the year is solstitium, the summer solstice.
Am I actually asking
The
a parrot
shortest
right
day
now?
is
He's like
Brahma,
your
the
number
winter
one
solstice.
source for like
Equinoctium
tips
vernum
and
is
like
the spring
translations
equinox.
and hints.
So that's the spring equinox, and there was a constellation. So I'm assuming it has to do with the constellation.
It's yeah, it has to do with the
Lulu's always
stars.
right.
But yeah.
It was okay. Spring equinox day was 9. You're a strange bird,
Bye,
Lulu.
bird.
You're an old bird.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Quoting lines
What?
from Jaws, apparently.
Why? This place has probably never seen a TV.
No.
I
That
need the
door's
key.
locked. You can't get in.
I need the key.
Can I get that parrot to translate that for me? What the hell? Oh, I thought that was a. Okay.
There goes my cell phone.
Where's Hugh calling?
Can I take 3 steps without somebody
Oh,
yelling?
Petrov, sorry.
How is everything? Have you seen Linda yet?
This is Linda's mother. She was the one who got you to look
Literally
up
speaking,
on her.
no, but I did talk to her.
She's like 40,
Not
she
that
can take care of
told me
herself.
anything.
I'm just about at my wit's end. I've never
Why is your
known her to
daughter
act
such a
like
waste of
this.
skin,
The
Mrs.
last
Petrov?
doctor's
You just
exam
asked her
said
that
that
flat
aside
out.
from a little dry skin, which is not unusual for her, she was perfectly fine.
Why is she hiding behind the curtain?
She was exhibiting symptoms of being an asshole last
Yeah.
time she went to the doctor.
Why is she hiding behind that curtain?
I have no idea. When I was out there last week, I got fed up and pulled the curtain back.
Yeah.
She threw a fit, but otherwise she looked absolutely normal. A little pale, perhaps, but who wouldn't be pale, cooped up like that?
It's almost as if she
Something
saw a
has
ghost.
changed her. Something in that house. Hugh is just as bewildered and upset by her behavior as I am.
Everyone's upset by her
Please get to
behavior.
the
Can't you
bottom
just
of this,
leave?
Nancy.
Why should they
You're
hold
our
herself
last
up?
hope.
Yeah, where is Hugh? He really cares a lot.
Where is Hugh?
He was called to Rome. As a diplomat, he's always being called out
His
of the
wif's
country
like
without warning and without any
freaking
say
like
in the
sick
matter.
and like
He'd
dying.
much rather be there with Linda.
Well, off to her
Although,
home.
I'm sure he'd much rather be there.
Mrs. Petrov? Are you there?
It's just that Hugh said it hasn't been very easy for him to talk to her lately.
I can see
Whenever
why.
he calls, which is at
Exactly.
least once a day, Linda always seems to fly off the handle for no reason, which doesn't make sense. Linda has always been
Can't he just call her in a
extremely
She's
different
been
room?
extremely
even-tempered.
level-headed and
She
even
never gets
temperature.
angry.
Like,
At least she didn't used to.
He probably walks into the room with her and just like calls her mom and be like, "Hello? Oh, hey. Your daughter's
Who
acting
exactly
like a
is
bitch
Mrs. Drake?
again."
She's Hugh's aunt. She's taken care of Blackmoor Manor ever since her brother died. He was Hugh's father. She's a bit of a character.
in what way? She's an old bag.
Who is this?
Mrs. Drake, the old woman you ran into at the very beginning.
Okay.
She's his aunt.
In
It's
what
just
way?
explaining who the
She
people in the
spends all her
castle are.
time in that conservatory,
There's
slouching
Hugh's
around,
wife, Hugh's
trowel in
aunt,
hand,
Hugh's
murmuring to
daughter,
herself.
and a
You'd think
random
she was
tutor
burying
who's tutoring
something.
Jane. And those
Or
are your
somebody.
suspects.
So
Oh, and some a-hole who's just sitting in the
When you were
library
here
doing
visiting
studying.
Linda, did you
Some
ever
guy?
see or hear
He's doing like a
anything
research
odd?
paper on the
Yes,
Pendleton family, and he just
Mrs.
sits in the library all
Why
day,
you
just like
ask?
writing reports on them.
So the only sane character in this game is Jane.
No.
Blackmoor Manor
Jane's
looks
not
like the kind
sane
of place
either.
that most people would assume
She's
is
like the most
haunted, don't you
irritating
think?
character in the
Frankly, I
house.
was too worried
Damn it.
about Linda
You
to
can't
take
get
notice of
anything
much
from
of
her without
anything
doing
there.
the stupid like
Except
task.
that most of the rooms I
There's like
saw
one
looked
point you're
they'd
like, I
been
need a glow
decorated
stick,
by
and
a
she's like, I have
medieval monk.
30, but I'm not gonna give them to you until
Goodbye,
you play a
Mrs.
game
Petrov.
with me. And you're like,
Goodbye,
fuck you,
Nancy.
Jane.
I want to play a
One more
game.
thing. My niece is on call and her husband's out of town, and,
Who's
and
your
I told
niece?
her I'd go over there and babysit if she had to
No
work.
one important.
So if you call and I don't answer, that's why. Bye.
It's an excuse so you're not calling every
It's
2
an
seconds.
excuse.
I can't leave Blackmoor yet.
Damn it.
You can't leave the
That
house.
was my first
so, yeah,
choice.
this is like
Looks
the main
like a piece is
foyer.
missing.
Another puzzle. Perfect.
Yeah, those pillars are the worst puzzle in the entire game. I hate them so much.
My god.
Yeah, so that's where
Ah.
Notes guy is. You don't want to go through this.
How
We
badly?
apologize for that intermission, but you don't want to go through
How
this.
do I exit? Oh, okay.
Not yet, anyway.
Fingertips.
No, you don't want to do this either. This is typing practice. Doing this gets you absolutely nothing at this point.
Sorry, I'm slow. I'm just literally doing this.
Yeah. It doesn't matter at this point anyway.
This is very difficult with one hand. Did I
This
win?
is actually incredibly difficult. When I first played this, I had to get like my mom to do this part. She's a much better typer than I am, and you have to get it up to like 40 words per minute.
I can honestly just hit any key here and it'll work.
You don't have to put capitals, that's the good thing.
Oh,
But like you have to get it up to I think like 40 words per minute, and it's ridiculous.
well, it's just random letters.
Wow, I did great. Too bad Nigel's not here to see my score.
Nigel.
Okay, whatever. Fuck Nigel.
Nigel Thornberry?
You can read his email. I'm very intrigued by what you learned so far at Blackmoor. Good work. I can definitely see this as a bestseller if you deliver the goods.
The goods? The drugs?
I like how his background is literally just a picture of himself.
An arrogant guy.
That's perfect.
Just like staring off into the...
Everything you need to know about his character is just right there. 18th century novels.
What am I supposed to do?
This would actually be like a really interesting
I
place
wonder
to
who
stay
Alan is.
in real life.
Alan.
Honestly, right now, all it is the introduction. All you gotta do is meet all the characters and talk to them to figure out more.
I shall find them.
I think Jane's in her room if you want to talk to her. That's
I'm
the
not
door
allowed
of the
to talk to her, right?
conservatory, which is where Mrs. Drake is. You can talk
Man,
to
this
her
is
too.
an awesome room.
There's also a man-eating plant down here.
I would just
so
hang out in here too if I was her. This place is great.
Pretty nice house.
Looks like John Pendleton may have developed some of the plants that are in here himself.
He's just in mixing genetics.
You just see like 8 strains of weed.
Perfect.
That's where he got the money. Oh, pump some
So-
gasoline.
Work.
Damn it.
That's the money.
A carnivorous plant.
It's got lips.
Eat that plant.
That's probably not a good idea.
Ah!
I like how Mrs. Drake just stood there and watched
And
us
then it
get
just
eaten.
ends. Man, that plant is quick.
How stupid do you have to be to fall into the plant? Like, obviously, it
Missing other
can't pick
plants
you
is
up.
Probably not
That
a
was
good
awesome.
idea.
Mrs. Drake, let me steal those meds.
Benzoline. Allergies.
Make
She
close-
takes allergy pills.
She spends all day abusing drugs.
All settled in? Good. I'm happy that you're visiting Linda,
Jesus,
but I know
exposition,
how much
exposition.
teenagers like your televisions and
Don't
loud
shake that spade at me,
stereos,
lady.
So I must insist that you act respectfully and civilly while you stay with us. Since my nephew Hugh
I was
is
planning
away
on just
on
acting like an
business,
asshole.
I
But
was
since you
planning
asked,
on blaring my metal music
and if
at
there's
2 in
one
the
thing I
morning.
cannot stand, it's noise.
You're better than the
Hugh's
chanting.
daughter Jane
You can
is
actually
staying
get
with
kicked
us,
out
and
later in the
very much
game
like
if you
to
go
meet
to her
you,
room at like
but
4 in the
please try
morning
not
and
to
just
distract
knock
her.
and bang
She
on
has
the
her
door.
studies
Like
and
over
must
and
She'll
over
be
just
disturbed
scream at the
during
top
her
of her
lessons.
lungs and you're just gone.
that's awesome. It's better than falling into a plant.
Is anyone else staying here?
We do not have any permanent house staff, if that's what you mean. The
What about, like,
We don't have
Family.
slaves, and I don't
We got on
appreciate
quite
you
well
saying
without
we
being
do.
continuously
We got rid of that
monitored
practice
by a
20 years
squadron
ago.
of insipid
Slaves? What
gossiping
slaves?
ne'er-do-wells. Now, we do have
By the
two
way,
other
don't
houses.
go in that locked door in
shut
the
the door.
basement.
Yeah.
Who is researching the Penville family history in the library.
Fucking Nigel.
And Ethel Bossany, Jane's tutor.
Do you know what's wrong with Linda?
Oh, Linda
What isn't
simply
wrong
needs
with
some
Linda?
time to adjust to her new living situation.
That woman.
England is not the United States.
Ugh.
We do things differently, or should I say properly, here.
So she
The
hates
doctor believes
anything
it's just a case
American
of
and
nerves.
thinks the English are the best.
Ah,
Her mother told me she refuses to let anyone see her. Is that true?
I don't know, and the doctors don't know. No one seems to know anything. All I've been told
The
is that
doctors don't
Linda
know
is
why she
unwell
won't see
and that in
anyone?
her stead, I must
because
look
that's the
after
doctor's
matters.
professional
Now,
opinion that
please,
he's
I
given.
really do not have time to entertain you.
The doctor's
You
like,
may
I
have
want
the
to
run
see
of
it.
the
And she's
house,
like,
but
no.
do not
And the
bring
My
doctor's like,
professional
fine.
opinion.
Refrain from mucking
She seems
about
pissed
with
off.
items that aren't yours. Two rules Jane
Like, get a fucking
seems
shrink in here.
incapable of
Like,
following.
fuck. It's not
And
normal
before I
behavior,
forget,
people.
our
Better
kitchen
bring
is
Nancy
being
Drew.
remodeled, so our dining situation is rather unorthodox. I've made arrangements with a local restaurant to deliver meals to us.
And
There
the
should be
plant.
a programmed number for them on the phone in your room.
So that's why you
Feel
get
free
room
to order
service in
whatever
your
you'd
room.
like.
That's awesome.
I'm concerned about that thing I saw outside.
It was purely your imagination, unless you saw a stray dog. But I will not countenance
There is
any
a stray
histrionics
dog
about
just
this
in the
issue.
grounds of
We
this
have enough
castle.
to worry
There's a
about
stray
with
Linda.
And please do not get any ideas about going outside to investigate. I do not want you tracking mud
leave.
all over this house.
There's no leaving this house.
There's only one thing. You can never
Can you tell me
leave.
about Lulu?
No.
Lulu is a
The less
very
that's known
old
about that
parrot.
bird, the better.
She must be over 80 years old.
God damn it.
Please be very careful.
At this point, I would just assume that
Especially
she's
if
gone
you feed her.
senile and be like, that
Parrots
bird's
have
not
quite
80 years
delicate
old.
constitutions,
It is.
you know.
That's not a thing.
It's literally 80
Do you know
years
what
old
the
in this
password
game.
is for the computer
Like I
in
said,
the
you find a
library?
puzzle
No,
later
that was
on
my
from like the
brother's toy.
1930s
Goodbye.
that
Good day.
involves the parrot. So she's been around since at least 1930, and this game takes place in the early 2000s.
Hungry? Who's ready for some nummies?
Did you say something, Mrs. Drake?
Not to you, dear.
You're a strange lady, Mrs. Drake.
Should be feeding their
These
plants.
constant intrusions are most irksome.
God damn it.
Goodbye.
The pleasure is all mine.
It's like the
child.
most English stereotype.
Oh my gosh.
I cannot stand these intrusions. They are just irking my... I don't even know.
Bosom?
Sure.
You pretty spy plant.
She talks to her
She's
plants all
crazy,
day.
but I could have probably told you that within the first 30 seconds of the game, so.
Is Nigel back? Doesn't look like it. Go talk to Jane. She's up in her room and she's... I don't
Hold on,
know.
what's in there?
That's just a hall. It
Almost-
doesn't really serve a whole lot of purpose.
Cricket.
Bridget Penville apparently won an award in
Wonder what happened in there.
1751.
We stay out of the kitchen. Define damage.
Fire damage.
Oh.
Someone burned something nice and good in there.
Ah, ominous music.
That's just a door out to the hall again.
So literally the only thing in there is the kitchen.
Yeah, and you can't go in it for the whole game, so it's kind of useless. These are different family members.
Looks like Thomas Jefferson.
Then we have ominous music just coming out of nowhere. Might as well just go back upstairs. Go talk to Jane. That's Linda. She's not gonna say anything to you.
Just keep knocking on her door until she comes and tells me to leave.
What's that?
With her eyes so bright,
okay.
looks toward heaven at midnight.
I don't want to disturb them.
No, please do.
That's the one she holds
What kind of
most
tutor is
dear.
this?
Story friends, she's often heard to say, how I wish that I could make you stay.
I need the key.
The red key?
Maybe.
Time will bring them round again.
Nice
I
lesson.
don't want to disturb them.
Disturb them.
So I guess you can't. You gotta
Dang
wait
it.
until their lessons are over. That's
Their
annoying.
lessons never end.
The time has come for closing book.
This goddamn parrot.
Hello?
How good are you at giving hints?
Tell your troubles to Lulu.
He is honestly my main source of information.
He
I
pretty much
could use a
is.
hint when it comes to that weird star box that's in my room.
And sing along. Brigitte quote. Be sure to note. Pretty tune. Stars and moon. Favorite night. Your delight.
Spring equinox.
Bye, bird.
Don't leave me. I love you. You're gonna need a bigger boat. Top of the morning to you, matey.
How about a hint?
Lulu hungry. Lulu want cake first.
I can't. The kitchen's closed.
You don't make them in the kitchen.
You mean like a cupcake or something?
Jane's room. Jane's room. Look in Jane's room.
Ah,
All right, I guess I'll look in Jane's room.
you're not being obvious
The
enough.
winner is Lulu.
Damn it.
So yeah,
Jane. Who's Jane? This is Jane.
it's not Jane. It's Linda.
Damn it.
Linda's like fuck off.
Brigitte with her eyes so bright.
I don't want to disturb
Damn
them.
it. I can't.
All they do is sing that song all day.
I'm gonna go and call some people.
So you also have your phone and you have your notebook with you in this one as well.
Nice.
So exactly like number 10, where that's your to-do list and your notes.
I'm gonna
So
rack
if you
up.
get stuck, you can look at it.
I'm gonna rack
Hi,
up Ned's
Ned.
long
Hey,
distance
Nancy.
bill.
I bet you will.
Just wanted to let you know I got here safely.
So how's Blackmoor Manor?
All right. Well, nice
A
talking,
little
dude.
on the
Hangs up.
spooky side.
How's Mrs. Petrov's daughter?
On the spooky side.
A little on the spooky side.
Which means?
It's just very
Everyone.
strange.
Everyone's
She
a little on
stays
the
in bed
spooky
hiding
side.
behind this curtain all day.
Do you have any idea what the deal is?
Nope.
Well, just keep talking to her. As soon as she knows she can
Just keep
trust
pissing
you,
her
I'm
off.
sure she'll
I'm
open
sure
up.
that'll help.
Make
I'll
sure
talk to
that
you
she'll
soon.
never talk
Already
to you
looking
again,
forward
and
to
then
it.
we're getting somewhere.
The more you annoy her, the more she'll trust you.
What else can you call? Not a whole lot.
I can't really call
No.
her. Can't even call Bess and
You can
George.
get on the internet again too. No, you can't call Bess and George in this game.
Nice.
But yeah, like you have your notepad, and this is where your to-do list and your notes are.
I haven't done that yet. I haven't done that yet.
You haven't done much.
How am I
yet.
supposed to find out what the password is for that old computer?
Talk to Jane. Go to her room after 2
Oh.
p.m. for her lessons.
Excellent.
What time
I'll
is
just sleep because it's an excellent way to kill time.
it? Yeah, you might have to wait.
8 a.m. Ugh. Day just never ends. Can you imagine that Nancy just like constantly going to her room and sleeping?
It's
Just like random
me.
portions
it's
of the
just
day.
me every day.
Brigitte with her eyes so bright, looks toward heaven
Shut up.
at midnight.
Your lessons are over.
Hi, you
Oh,
must be
Jesus.
Nancy. I'm so pleased you're here. I'm Jane.
That
I know
animation
you've
was
come
not
to
up
visit
to
my
snuff.
stepmom, but
Jane,
I'd
where's
love
your
it if you
lips?
could pop by whenever you get the chance. Oh, we'll have such fun.
And
Let's
the whites
play
of
a
your
game.
eyes.
Yeah, she's a little weird looking. Those hands.
Just in general. I want to
Sure,
play a
Jane.
game.
What would you like to play?
Let's play this card game I found in your room. Actually, it's Bridget's room. I mean, it used to be her room. I mean, she died like 300 years ago. You can see a painting of her in the Great Hall.
Glad to know I'm
She's
sleeping
the
in a
then
bed
again-
that's 300 years old.
Okay,
But then
so
again,
you
so
have
did
to
I.
match up
Just
a pair of
disappears in a
costumes.
wisp.
I made all the matches in 40 tries. Try to beat my record.
So this is just pair matching.
After 9 Coronas.
Grist.
Oh,
Telescopium.
look at this.
There's literally a constellation called Telescopium.
Called scrotum.
Cassiopeia's down here. Grus is like in the middle somewhere. These two. Down there.
My effort level is not.
No.
Scrotum. No, that one.
There was top one.
You beat my score. Felicitations.
That was fun.
You suck.
I'd like to ask you some
Also-
questions.
Quit
Sure,
reading
what
the
do you want to
dictionary.
know? About Mummy? I mean, Linda. I do hope you'll help. She's been a bit out of sorts lately.
She's been out of sorts.
Well, what's your excuse?
Do you know why she doesn't want to be seen?
I think maybe it's because of the lady in black. I was playing
That
in
movie
Mummy's
with Daniel
room when she
Radcliffe?
wasn't there, and when I
It wasn't
looked
that
up,
bad.
there was a lady
She's-
all dressed
she's
in
hiding
black,
from
putting
it.
something on Mummy's nightstand.
No, I don't want them to know the truth. But the lady.
Did you recognize the woman?
I couldn't see her face because she wore a cape with
I'm
a hook.
smelling
The lady
some
put a note on
bullshit.
Mummy's nightstand, but I didn't read it. That's when Mummy started feeling poorly. I don't want to think about that. Let's
This
play a
random
game.
woman
It'll
came
cheer
into
me
my
up.
mom's room, left a note on her nightstand, just
Sure.
left, and I
What would
thought
you like
none
to
of
play?
nothing
Look
more
inside
of
the
it at
chest
all.
over there and pick a game. My great aunt said it's a hope chest, so I put my games in there in the hope someone would come over to play. We can play bull, constellation match,
I want to play
petroglyph
with
punch,
this morbid
skull
doll.
and bones, and I also
With
have a
eyes.
jigsaw puzzle.
You sure have a lot of games.
What's up with
I
the
love
eyes?
These 4
games. I want to
games
make
are
computer
just
games when I
impressive,
grow
I
up.
guess.
So many games.
So you can pick whatever you want to play.
How about a game of petroglyph punch?
This is a game I bought in
That
Arizona.
sounds like a blast.
You have to make as many matches as possible. On
Handheld
your mark,
touch fun.
get set,
Remember number
go!
10?
Yes.
That's all this is. You gotta make matches by shuffling them around.
What do you mean?
Like 3 in a row
Oh.
of the same ones.
3 in a row?
Yeah, it's gotta be 3. You realize you don't have to move them one at a time. You can just click on ones.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's. What are there 3 of?
Okay, those 2.
Where's it going?
3 of these. 4 of those things, actually. 3 of the hands. Three hands, 3 dogs. 3 of those things. 4 alien heads.
Is there a point to this?
This is how you get things from her, but there's no point to it now, really.
I don't know what else there is.
3 of those cows.
These?
Yeah,
That's a cow?
one I call them cows. They're weird 4-legged creatures. 4 of those things. 4 of the red things.
The red things.
These things here. Oh, you already beat the score.
Yeah,
Woo.
I'm the greatest.
You don't put your name.
Hooray! You've won!
Woo.
Do you want to play, or do you want me to just play your games for you?
Have you ever seen anything strange outside?
Once I saw my Uncle Roger's toupee fly off during a windstorm. Talk about freaky.
You are a very uninteresting person.
I must agree.
I mean, have you seen
Have you
a
ever left
strange
this house
animal
and-
outside?
Have you been
No,
anywhere in
but
the
I
outside
have
world?
heard weird noises like this. Howling. But not like a dog howling, more like something human. I don't want to think about that. It's scary enough having
She's
to live
putting
in
all
this
kinds of
gloomy
nightmarish
place.
shit in your head.
That's just the meth addicts.
Do you know
We
what the
keep them around
password
the
is for
castle.
the computer in the
Come by
library?
often.
Yes, but I won't tell. Not unless you beat me at Skull and Bones. My friend
You brat.
Hulga bought this for me. It's
Hulga?
like Go Fish,
Your
but
friend?
you have to collect 3 of a kind of weird things like zombies and ghosts. You go first.
So it's just go fish. That's all it is.
Got any 7s?
You just click on what you want to ask for.
Do you have any ghosts?
Go dig. Do you have any spiders?
All yours.
Any bats?
You're going to have to go dig. Do you have any zombies?
Sorry. Do you have any coffins?
She has
Go
spiders,
dig.
we know. So.
I know.
Do you have any spiders?
I've
Here
played
you
Go
go.
Fish a time
That's
or
a
two.
match.
There you go. Yeah, it's just.
She didn't get pissed off at all. She just said, "Here you go," and handed him over.
Do you
They're
have
all
any
very
ghosts?
friendly.
Sorry.
They're all very friendly individuals.
Tombstones?
Sorry. Do you have any coffins?
Here you go.
Do you have any haunted houses?
Here you go.
That's a
Yay.
match.
She's brutal at
Do you
this.
have any zombies?
Here you go.
Oh,
That's a match.
what's up?
Do you have any ghosts?
Dig.
Do you have any cards in your hand left?
Tombstones?
Get out your shovel. Do you have any skulls?
Here you go.
Oh, I'm robbing her.
Do you have any coffins?
Nada. Any bones?
You're going to have to go dig.
Some bones.
Do you have any witches?
Here you go.
She's so bad at this. Should I ask for witches again?
No. Don't think it would get you
How about
anywhere.
Do you have any ghosts?
Go dig. Any bats?
All yours.
Bitch.
Tombstones?
Just like get
Get out
angry,
your
throw the
shovel.
game, and leave.
Do you have any witches?
Here you go.
Oh,
I got a match. Do you have any skulls?
Sorry. Tombstones?
Dang.
All yours. You got a match. Good for you.
No.
Any bats?
Go dig.
This is a real
match?
friendly game of.
You're doing great.
This is a real
Do
friendly
you have
game
any
of Go Fish.
coffins?
Go dig.
That's a match.
Any bones?
Sorry.
Did I last time?
Do you have any ghosts?
Sorry.
That's a match.
These ghosts are
Any
just.
bones?
You're going to have to go dig.
Should have called this game Ghosts and
Do you have any
Bones.
ghosts?
Here you go.
That's all she's
Do you
got
have any
left.
ghosts?
Dig. Any bones?
Damn it.
All yours. A match? You're doing great.
Would you happen to have any ghosts?
I win.
You won anyway.
You won.
Still.
Good job.
Didn't I just
okay,
ask her if she had a
the password
ghost?
for my grandfather's
Whatever.
computer is on his coat of arms, plain as day.
Just
She's
tell us,
ripping me
for
off.
God's
She's been lying.
sake.
What does she want me to do?
Huh? That was just a password.
The
for
lady
the
in
computer.
black
What
you
was it?
saw in Linda's
The
room.
coat of arms
Did she
on
look
her
like anyone you
grandpa's
know?
coat of arms.
Like I said before, I couldn't
know
really
what that
see her
means.
face.
It means
but
the Latin
she
phrase
was
on her
kind of
grandpa's
dressed
coat
like
of
the
arms,
lady
but you have
in the
no
Great
idea who her
Hall.
grandpa
Which
is.
lady?
So.
Eleanor. I know it sounds weird.
Now she tells you
that's
about
why
Eleanor.
I didn't want to tell anyone. It's too creepy. Sometimes wonder if I just dreamed it all up. Mrs. Drake is always saying I have a rampant imagination.
Mrs. Drake is always being old, and I don't like it.
Have you ever heard anything strange
That's just
at
me and
night
my
that
lessons.
sounds like chanting?
No.
Sounds disappointed.
I should get going.
Au revoir.
Okay, you can look through her room a bit. She's got quite a bit to look at in here, too.
Looks like you're learning some interesting stuff.
Bet you wouldn't say that
Blech.
if you were the
Nicely
one who
done.
had to learn it.
Blah. She's learning interests. I like it. Go up to the top. Click on it again. Interests.
Interests.
She's learning interests of a person who died 300 years ago because we knew that stuff.
Person of interest.
You had a guinea pig?
Yes, but it died.
When?
I don't know.
It's
I'd
morbid.
really rather not think
I don't
about it.
know.
alright?
How did it die? When? Where? Tell me.
How to get burned?
If you click on those things like 10 times, you get an Easter egg. But we could be here a while. Breaking those chattering teeth. This is all gonna be one part of the video.
The chattering teeth.
The teeth.
That's a Drew and the
refuse to
chattering
stop.
teeth. It's not even good teeth.
Why? Who keeps something like that on their desk?
Somebody who keeps a picture of their dead guinea pig also.
Well,
has.
the dead guinea pig I could see because it's like memories, but like
She doesn't even know
why?
when it died.
She does. She just said she doesn't want to talk about it because it
Oh.
makes her sad.
He said, I don't know.
Look what I see in that top corner.
Brady Armstrong? Who's that?
The actor from number 5.
Ah.
Give us this Easter egg already. There we go. There. Now you have an
I
Easter egg in
totally
your
love that
inventory.
show. Isn't Brady Armstrong so dreamy? Total
Look at him
hottie.
creeping in the background.
He got it signed.
Yeah.
Anime.
Go check your inventory.
Where is it?
It's a hammer and right there. Yeah.
Can I throw this at the...
No, it's good for nothing except saying you got the Easter egg in the game.
Ah, literal eggs.
Yeah.